are just about to be live. That's moved up, that's what's happened there. There we go. Let me bring that down a little bit. A little bit. That's too low now. Fuck. Bit up. Okay, we should try this, and this should be not too bad. So initially, yeah, we were going to do cards and stuff like that. I sat and did a little bit this morning, so after like going through it all, and I'll be honest, it's actually a bit too warm in the room for me to be moving all the boxes and stuff, because I've got a lot of like bulk as well, and I went, do you know what? Let's maybe, I'm going to leave it until later tonight, where I'm like, let's move all the boxes later on. I'm not going to do it now, because, oh jeez, these boxes are like 5,000 odd cards on each of them, kind of stuff like that, and I went, this might be a bad decision. I thought this might be a bad decision, whereas if we just play a bit of DVD for a good few hours, I thought this might be the better scenario, so we're going to roll with it. Lock into killer. We'll go through the tome. You know, we've got the tomes to do. I think this is a good run for this one, because we're going to get this one realistically. Then we'll play a doctor game easily for that one. Then attempt to try and get a 4K as such with that one. Go to the next one, and then it was a bit easier. We can obviously jump back to some of these ones as well. I think it's just that one and then that one into it, so we couldn't get all of them. I think this one technically is also easy to do, like if we play a Wraith game, so we should be able to get all of them done. But yeah, we'll lock into it, you know, and try our best. I've also moved the what's it I called it? I've moved where my phone sits. It's now up here, so it's like right next to where the camera is. So I'm thinking, hopefully that means that I'll be able to like see it a little bit better without having to snap my neck. I just have to look up, which hopefully isn't too distracting. Hopefully. We'll see. But at least it means that I might be able to see the messages a bit easier as well, to be fair. Because I was kind of like wondering that a little bit, where I was like, like, cause every time I was doing this, I was like, my entire view is away from the screen, which meant that I couldn't multitask that well. Whereas I think if it's up there, should realistically be alright, to be fair. But, again, I don't know if this will be a long stream. I think we'll definitely go to about 3 o'clock. For sure. Oh, that says 4 minutes. I thought that said 4 seconds. Jeez, okay, we can sit for a second then. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, as I say, because the heat is quite warm. I have no idea what the temperature in Scotland actually is today. It must be warm though. Let's find out. Must be like 20 degrees. I'm thinking. The weather. It's currently 18. Expect it to go to 26. That's not bad. That's some Spain weather. I can deal with that. But it does feel warm, to be fair. It does feel a bit warm. I'm also, for a second, apologies. Everything should just reconnect. Just don't you worry. Don't you worry. Yeah. Fuck, I realised, being a dafty, I was getting movies downloaded. I forgot the VPN was still on. Let's reset. Let's quickly reset that. Everything should actually technically be pinged back up. There we go. Forgot about that completely. Lol. It's mostly so we don't end up with like a pure bad connection, because we're like trying to be on the EU servers. That's fine. Now to find out what the weather is like today, because we are not in the West Midlands. It's currently 22 degrees with a high of 24. That makes way more sense. When it said 26, I was like, no way. So, like, what is the weather like in Sheffield, for instance? The weather in Sheffield is currently 30 degrees with a high of 31. Oh, can you imagine having to play cards on a day like that? Crazy. Thank God we're not there today. We'll take the 20. I think I'd have been alright, to be fair, but like, yeah, we'll take the the weather here. As I said, it's not bad though. Not bad at all. Nice 24 degrees. Pretty good going. It's looking as if it'll be like 19, 23, 17, 19, 17, 18. So, okay, so this is probably the best of the warm snap we're going to get, which is fine. But yeah, I realised I was like, let's maybe not move a bajillion boxes and stuff around. I even had like the University cards up just in case. I mean, there's a chance we maybe switch to it at some point as well, to be fair. But I was kind of just like, oh man, like if I start moving all these boxes, I was like, this could end up going horribly wrong. And mainly in the sense of being like, oh, I'll end up getting all the dust everywhere and shit like that. And I thought maybe let's not do that immediately. I do still need to sort through the bigger folders as such. The folders are technically on the list of things to sort, but that's like something we can deal with at a later date. On top of that, making a deck for tomorrow is up there, but I've got the shin list that I kind of want to like tweak a little bit and kind of like put some flair on it. Like, I took a couple of notes from like some of the games. Hey, Kill Switch, hello, hello. It does look better up there. Like, I like it there as well, but I like it being able to like look at the screen and look up. Yeah, that camera spot is better. I'm preferring this. I'm preferring this a lot. But because if I'm looking down there, that's not too bad. Look up. Yeah, I think that's alright. That's a good spot. I'm hoping the stand doesn't fall over though, because it's in a bit of a precarious spot. There's not a crazy amount of space behind the screen, so I'm kind of hoping it's fine where it is. We'll hope for the best. But yeah, I'm going to have to see if the guys are going in tomorrow for games, because as I say, I'm working the weekend, so there'll be no Dominion for me this week. And then I think I'm good the weekend after though, but I can't remember if I think I'm working the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday scenario, so I don't think I get to do Berkshires next week. I think it's just this week, and then it's the kind of one-on, one-off stuff. But we'll see what they're playing, what they're wanting to do. Couple of other decks I want to try and like have a look at building for some test notes and stuff like that. Like, I like the Burning Zilla list quite a bit actually, that I had built a while ago. I had a couple of games with it and I was like, oh, I wonder if I could potentially get some reps in with that. I think there's some cards I'm missing though, if I remember rightfully, but we shall see. We'll see. Today though, I just want to kind of chill a little bit, get some games in, get some DVD in, and then we will then, what's the word I'm looking for? See how long the day takes us. As I say, I still technically need to record the episode of From with the brother, but I need to wait until he comes home from work. So that'll be another thing that will take at least 2 hours, kind of thing. Like, because we watch it, the episodes are about close to an hour, so we watch the episode and then we've been talking about it. But what I'm going to try for this time round is, what even is that? Is that popping up correctly? On a 3 stream streak. Nice. Not bad, not bad. That's very good actually, to be fair. That's actually that's actually a cool thing to see. I don't know why it doesn't pop up on this one. Oh, it'll be because it's a Twitch thing that's popping up, that's what it is. But at least I can see that better. I'm gonna help but follow. The beard is eye catching. Hello, hello, Serverground. How are we doing? Hope you're having a good day. That's so much faster. Why is that on a delay? For some reason, my stream manager on my phone is on like a bit of a weird delay. I'm getting it down there first. Right, note to self, I'm going to keep looking just at this. But thank you. I hope everyone's having a good day. Especially when in this heat, everyone stay safe. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure if you're out in the sun, get yourself. I'm having a good day. I paid a third of the PS5 I want to buy. Oh, nice, nice. Not bad at all. I'll be lucky I got to study for uni. Oh, yeah, get studying. Get studying. Within a month, I'll pay the rest. Nice. It's the way to do it, to be fair. That's what I do. I got to winter at least. Aye, but as Sean Bean said, winter is coming. Gotta get your reps in now. Like I say the same when I'm playing my card games and stuff. You got to get your reps in early. Got to get the practice going. Hashtag don't rely on.
No, yes, you fucking shite.
I actually shake myself a wee bit there. Well, was worth a shot. I always do that. Like, I always do that where I'm like so fucking close to that. I mean, I know I'll get the hit at some point, but like...
Prepare yourself.
Yes. I think there is somebody here. Like, legitimately, I do actually think there's somebody here.
No.
I could have swore I saw somebody. Oh, I don't know, it was a jump scare. Don't worry, don't worry. That's why they're all there. The blips are there for a reason. If we don't use them, we lose them. Well, at least somebody said that once. You fool! You're falling for my trap! My elaborate trap! Oh, it's not there. Fuck. Yeah, at least the blurbs are working still though, to be fair, because actually it was meant to look at them. I'll have to do that again at some point, but we know they're working. And that is half the battle. Well, it's regressing, sorry. I've legitimately seen that without the sparks. How we didn't register that as a hit is crazy. That's the crazies. I'm going to assume he was the one on that though. Yeah, that's actually a decent spot where it's at. For the sake of this though, I'm actually going to go kick that just in case somebody else thinks about coming down. Just in case.
Prepare yourself.
The amount of times you can just sneak in those hits. To the basement. Off you pop. I get the, I appreciate that she had to go for that though. I totally get it. Totally get it. Like, because when you look at it, right, it's so fucking close. And it's should still be sparking. Should be sparking, yes. Oh, nice. That run is running. Here, runner, here, track star. Oh, fuck me. That was a terrible shot. Again, another not great shot. Jeez, he is good. So this is the power. This is the power I was talking about before. Hold that W button, man. Hold that W button. He did actually go forward. Fuck me. Getting them hits in.
I reshape the world.
Ah, they got it. That's fair. You know, I mean, for all the regression that was on that, they got it. This guy's too good as well, to be fair. Like we'll not get him. Wow, we actually managed to get him. Ah, he got to. He went just enough out of the corner. Oh, in theory we should have chased everybody. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I don't really know why he's killing himself on hook. If I'm perfectly honest. Like... yeah, I don't know why he killed himself on hook at all. I'm actually like... a bit confused by that. Oh man, they were right there. So he could have held on. Oh, nice, nice. That was worth a shot. Still get that hit. Because we a sassy little biatch. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't fully understand why he killed himself on hook. Oh, it takes away her hit. I mean, the power of just holding W is brilliant. It is actually a legitimate superpower to be able to hold that button. And it is literally the one curse to this killer. People don't realise it at all. And if I only could, I make a deal with God. And I get on a swamp of places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that
Stronger than I
building.
expected.
It's you and me. He might be like the unluckiest sailor for the amount of times I've got a random hit on him. Close game though. Close game. We could do the memorable stuff. If I only could, I make a deal with God, and I get to swap our places. Be running up that road. Be Okay, last person gets hatch. Not even Thing just gave up. I think the Thing knew I was going to down them, to be fair though. Yeah, it was still a close one. Oh, the hatch is right there. Okay, where is person? Where is the Michaela? Oh, she's here. Hello, Michaela. Right, we can chase it towards that. We can chase it towards that. She's going to run right into it. Yes. Yes, Michaela. Run straight ahead. Straight ahead, Michaela. Literally straight ahead. Straight ahead. She better have found that. No, Michaela. Oh, my dear. Mystery woman. She found it. Has she found it? Yeah, okay. Let's go. Dwight says SYM. What does S? GG's, sorry. GG's. Oh, that's capital. Sorry, I'm not shouting. He says... Nah, I can't. I'm a dyslexia. I was trying to find, like, I know it just says suck your mum, right? But, like, I was trying to figure out what the fucking thing said. I was trying to think of a nice, quick rebuttal, and it just did not come. I like how, like, but do you know what, right? I'm going to give that Dwight some genuine credit, right? He didn't bot out straight away, but then to discredit, because we have to, he did just kill himself on hook. Like, especially, oh man, he's doing his adept as well. Like, good. Don't, like, but my two more ass, bro. What, who were you? Which one were you? My adept was done before. You, oh wait, you were the Dwight. Why did you leave so early? Were you the Dwight? Did you leave? You left so early. One of the team could have saved you though. I thought you were doing fine. Yeah, I thought you were doing fine, to be honest. I didn't think that was... Yeah, game was finished before it started. I don't know, they got that down to... Like, they got that down to the two gens. Fair enough, the Feng giving up. To be fair, like, as I say, I could have just M1 hit her. Feng did clock instead of saving, so I went next. Ah, she still could have saved you though. Like... Because the thing was, right, because this is the thing though, you did try and get yourself off the hook immediately though. Which is, so were they doing the clocks when you got so when you got hooked at the shack, were they... See, I don't know about that one. I'd have to like watch that back, to be fair, a little bit. I'd have to watch that back a tiny bit. Because I would say, from at least the perspective of what I sort of saw, and again, I don't see the auras and stuff of the people, so like, so Feng did a clock instead of saving me. The other dude just ran in circles near you chasing Feng. Oh, I need to watch this back. Well, man, I want to watch this back. Oh, the other girl, like the Michaela. Oh well, let's watch this back. I'm so I'm legitimately curious for this one. Wait 1 minute. So let's. Oh, pushed well too many wrong buttons. It's this one I want. Oh, I know why it's not one, because I'm not clicking the right thing. You fucking idiot. Right, where am I at? So if we're here, right, we like click into that game, right? That's just curiosity, you know? Anyway, good luck in the next one, bro. Peace. No worries at all. I'm just curious what happened, though, then. So we get the down. Yep. They're on 5 gens. You bit of progress. We get the second hook. Still at 5 gens. She nearly finished that gen, to be fair, though, is the only thing, right? I think I got to that gen at the precise moment necessary. So then 3 hooks, no gens. But that gen's super close and now regressing. Opa goes to sit. So, like, does nobody save Opa at all then? See, here's where it gets weird though, right? Because, like, even though Bananarama Batman has left, right? Nobody saves the Feng. And who am I in chase with? I don't know. I think that was just one of those games where the team didn't mesh well. I think that's how I would account it. If I was in that team, how would I account for that? I'd just say I don't think the team meshed well. Because when did they go down to? They get the 4 and the 3rd. They get the 4th gen when? So she's on second hook and then it pops basically. Then the Feng gets saved, which is then what I'm assuming then pops the one in the middle. Yep. And then the Dwight locks me in a good chase for a good significant amount of time, actually, to be fair. Which then gets that gen done. I'll be honest, I don't know about that one. I mean, I think I would chalk that up to just being like, I wish, do you know what I do wish? I wish in the DBD world and in the space that you could, I wish you could, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? What is that word? Like, see it from the different perspectives, the different angles and stuff. I wish that was an option. I wish that was something we could do. I know, like spectator mode basically, but being able to do that outside of the match happening. Because obviously that Dwight came in and was basically like the game was over before it started, but it didn't look that far off. Like, they got down to 2 gens. I think the initial gen just wasn't happening straight off the bat. Seems to be the case, right? But it did look as if a good whack of the gens had progress on them, though. So I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Sometimes the team just doesn't mesh, you know. And I have fucking hold my hands up to this one. I've had plenty of times where I've had to say to myself, like, do you know what? The team just wasn't happening in that game specifically, you know. Like, no amount of coordination or anti-coordination was going to probably change the outcome, you know. I meant to look if we did that tome. Shit. I should have. Ah, you bastard. We should, and I'm assuming we have it, and I just didn't see the thing ping for it. But yeah, that's brutal. That is a brutal one. Kai in the Discord is asking, anyone know any perk combos for the twins? I'm used to playing aggressively with Kenki, so the ghoul, and I'm thinking of running friends to the end. I'd actually have to, like... do that because I actually don't know. I actually don't know what I run on twins at all. I must run like lethal and stuff like that. I must run like a couple of like aura reading perks for sure. Or it's going to be like right off the deep end, something crazy. Ooh, Learies, little bit leery. There we go. Do you know what I also realised as well, ironically? I'm pretty sure that sets them off to scream automatically would do wonders for that challenge. Oh, we got the thing.
You have little time left.
Somebody's probably in here for the save. Or not. I can make it to this one, but I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of confused to where all the things are.
So easy.
Apparently it is down there. What? Did I just miss? Oh my god, it was right there. Okay, that one's on me. I didn't realise the basement was legitimately right there. You playing, good sir? I'm gonna get you.
Your time draws near.
Oh, I did that too soon. I'm gonna get you. Right, note to self, this time there is in fact a basement. I don't know why I didn't see that the first time when I did the little loopy turn aroundy. Just didn't see it, didn't register it at all. Crazy. Oh.
A brave one.
Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. And she's not in the right position for this save. Holy moly. That's brutal. That's brutal. He just ran. I mean, I'll take the extra hits, dude. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, close. him. Oh, nice.
Your
You can
time
fall.
draws near.
They're just 4 scenarios, you know. And then on the hook, you'll go this time. I know there's one over here, which is nice. Oh, he's on that gen. He on that Jenny. Oh, you dead? Yeah.
It will not be so easy.
Oh, so close. Hashtag reading auras like it's 1972. Momentary justice. Honestly, I don't know if we should make this. Somebody's fucking with my. Oh. We found another. Oh, he's got life. Oh, you fancy bastard. With the life. Fair enough. I took an option there because I thought what I thought might have happened there, to be honest, was that I was going to be able to get round back to him.
It begins.
Ah, you hate to see it.
You will not escape.
This is a close one though. I mean, I think there's a lot of gens will probably be actually having a little bit of progress on them, to be honest. Like that one, for instance, probably has a lot of progress on it. But I think this is a game that's going to be tough for the team in general. Why? No, I'll chase the Leon. I'll chase the Leon. Where did Leon go? Where actually did Leon go? Hi. You. Where did Leon go though? Somebody pick her up. I'm going to go find him. I actually can't see where the Leon went, I'm being honest. Genuinely can't see where Leon went. Leon done some kind of like fucking spin move on me and I actually lost all track of him in that half a second. The fuck did he go? He's up there. Jesus. This guy's on X Games. This guy's good. That guy's very good. Holy moly. That was intense. That actually took a lot of fight. Never again. Should make basement. I either should make basement or I just miss out because he's wiggled a fucking ton. I do need to break these though, because these will cause me pain and misery. Doing that hit.
Prepare yourself.
Tis a tough game, man. They are not making this easy at all. Where the fuck? Oh, there is a gen there. I took that. I hate that they disappear. I wish they were always highlighted. I wish that was an option. Inaccessibility, right? That should always be an option, no matter what. Just saying. Not even joking. Like, it would help me so much. That should get him. Yeah, see the amount of times legitimately I'm like looking for the hooks and I can't see them. And then I go, oh, it was actually right next to me. Like every time. Though honestly, another tough game. We're down to 2 gens. Everyone's in a. We're down to 1 gen. I stand corrected. This is a tough one. Sorry, Leon. I'm sorry. You just can't heal right at that exact spot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Leon. I will say though, that is something I've noticed a lot, more and more actually, to be quite honest, is actually the amount of people who will heal knowing that the killer's got range. Oh shit. Like, if you know the killer has... Oh, Jesus. If you know the killer has range, you cannot heal in those, what we'll call, typical spots. Still got that hit, though. Which means she's in danger. Yeah, she's in the danger zone now. We might be able to get a Mori. Ah, she's smart. She's a smart cookie. Super smart cookie. Fuck. She got breakaway. The actual fuck? I think she's got breakaway. I think that's what she's using. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Be running up that road. Be running up that hill. Be running up that building. It's you and me. We. Last person gets hatch. If only could I make a deal with God. I get him to swap our places. Be running up that road. Be running up that hill. Be running up that building. Do you know, honestly, for the amount of running he did, actually, to be fair, he probably is the one that should find the hatch anyway. Being very honest. It's you and me. I don't know what it is though, so I'm hoping he actually runs into it. Because otherwise we're fucked and we'll be here for a fucking solid minute. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. It's you and me. GG. Yeah. GG. GG's. Very good team though. Very good team. Holy moly. That man was having a trackie on and was using the trackie. You know, that man was running. But that's also like, you can see like once you fight. Wait a minute, where was the clear? Windows, Blast Mine, Life, and Deja Vu. How did her scratch marks just? She must have just ran in on herself. Her scratch marks at one point just completely disappeared, which is why I thought, oh, maybe she's got like breakaway or something. But no, nobody had that at all. She must have just looked on her own stuff, and I must have just not seen the exit one. Basically, that's 10 out of 10. Fair play. Nicely done, team. Nicely done. Right. Okay. At least we got that tome done now. So the next one I think is pretty fucking easy. Doctor time. Are we ready, everyone, to play a really fun game with the Doctor? I know you are, because I'm not, because we always have to fucking do this one. Now, this game is what we call, in the trick of the trade, a fucking throwaway, right? We're running Hex Face of Darkness, that'll make them scream. We're running Phantom Fear, because that makes them scream. We'll run Infectious Fright. When we do actually down somebody, the others will scream. And we're running Ravenous, which is actually interesting, because basically every time you hook somebody, you get 4 tokens and they all scream. Ha, lol, right? Realistically though, we'll never get to use that one because we very rarely down people, and we don't really tend to get that one too often either because we don't really down people. But in some occasions you have to down them just because you have to get the game going, especially if you can't get the zappy going. I was the David. Your team was, that was a tough game. That was a legitimately tough game to get through. Who was the other player that was at the Claire? The two of you just knew to hold that W button. I was not catching you guys at all. Oh my goodness. That was a solid game. Oh shit, I should push the button to start the game. Yeah, we're mostly just doing tomes now. So like the next one, so that one that we were doing was just to start a chase with people. So we played it out. I needed to do more predictions for your M2. That's totally fair. I mean, I think that's the thing. Like I overuse it as well. So I might also be like one of the worst people for that scenario because I'll overuse it over the M1. So it's a tough. I might make it a tougher read basically, but to be fair, the holding the W and just fucking booking it was causing me monumental problems. Like I just couldn't get near yous. You and the Claire were just so far ahead half the time. I'm actually shocked. That wasn't a gate scenario, to be honest. The eruption must have just been doing the work. must have been doing the work a little bit, because I don't feel like I kicked that many gens either. I kicked a couple. I did kick a couple, but I didn't feel like I did enough. So yeah, very well played. Very, very well played. I'm assuming we use a solo, or we use like a duo or a team or anything like that. Be very curious though, because if that was like a group of solos, I'm like, oh shit. Can you imagine like teams like that with comms? Do you know, like there's sometimes there's no beating them. Oh my goodness. The games have been good today. The games have been interesting. We've had like a fair mixed bag of games actually, which has been somewhat good, somewhat bad, I guess. Like it's just that nice middle of the road, which actually, to be fair, is probably the best case scenario. The middle of the road, because I think every so often, that's my yawn for the day. I think every so often when you get those games that are just like crazy good the full day, I think it sets you up for such a miserable game sometimes. Like, you know that way when you just have to go like, oh my god, every game was amazing. Holy shit. Not even just because you win, like just in general, the gameplay was fun. And then you get that one toxic game and it just decimates everything that previously happened. And we've had plenty of days like that where I'm like, oh my god, I'm having such a fun time, and then you get that one game that I go, oh, that's just reset the entire bracket. But today's been a fair bundle. We've not had any bots. Like last night with a good few, I mean technically it was night time, so I should expect it a little bit more, but like last night we had a bunch of games where people just botted out. That was noticeable last night actually. When I think about it, I think because I was just being chill, it was that kind of mode where you're sitting going like, here, like, if you think about it a little bit, it's like, could you imagine if that was during the day? I'd start going ballistic. I'd start getting really annoyed by it. Like not too annoyed, but annoyed enough. Oh man, no, just as it is the heat. To be fair though, the heat is going to make me yawn something rotten today. How many times do I need to make them scream? Is it 40 something, wasn't it? 45 times. Fuck me. Like, I know I can get this done in one doctor game, but we have to hashtag commit to the bit. So basically what we need to do is we do need to hit them at some point. Hitting them is actually the essential part of the plan. So with Doctor we can do a static blast to start with. Should in theory hit 4 of them. Gets them all screaming, Bob's your uncle. Brilliant stuff, right? Then when we're chasing people, we're just zapping them all the time. Every so often, as I say, we in principle, if we hit them all 4 at once each, and they're all injured, right? We get that every 25 seconds, if they're not within our terror radius, they'll scream, which means as we're chasing other people, the other 3 should be screaming. Or, and that's if they don't fix their totem as well, like they can go find their totem and fix it. But most people tend to not unless they see it. So we should get that going. I did see somebody said that like you could actually you could hit all 4. Like the problem is they've got to be injured, so you could hit all 4 and then just stop playing. The problem is too many people are too altruistic and will always heal, sort of thing. So you can't rely on sitting in the basement and then be like, hey, if I just sit here, will they just keep dealing with the screaming for fucking ever? And then like, but I don't think it works that way. And plus also with being able to then have them see you and scream as well with Phantom Fear is brilliant. And then also being able to just if needed down a player, and then hook players to then potentially get the additional screaming going is also a thing. So what we want to do is run into the kind of like region of this area of the map, but here-ish, and then see what we get. We got one. So basically now that we've got the hit on her, we can see her totem, but we're actually fine to just leave her now. The scenario that could have been such a bad sandbag is hilarious. So they've both been hit. So we're going to like leave them now. Just in case she came back. Nope, but you can see how now. Oh, nice miss. And ideally we just want the hit. First gen down. So what they'll be playing this out as if, oh my god, this guy's a sweaty bastard, but what we're actually trying to do is just get that hit. And then we give up on him. And then we go after this one. And we hit that one. And honestly, like, as I say, they are going to keep screaming. As long as they're injured, they'll keep screaming. And legitimately, this is just what we do. This, as I say, it is a complete throwaway game. I hope everyone understands the term for a throwaway game. And then we abandon chase. And then the down again is just in case somebody's nearby. You know, like. As I say, we can technically want to generate some tokens. The problem here is actually the fact that like what they're doing though is to keep healing. So actually, we might not get the 45 this game. What I might have to do I might actually just have to chase this guy, honestly. Because I think we're getting enough people screaming that I should still get it. Right, because now everyone's injured, basically bar one of them. There we go, we got it. 45. Yep. And then we can let them get the gens done. And he ran away. Jesus. Fuck me. I'll run over here and I'll just stand at the door. This might take them a minute to get 3 gens done. So yeah, I don't dislike this style of Doctor, to be fair, right? And the reason I'm not playing it out is because I find it as... for me personally, if I'm being honest, I like it if I say like, hey, we're playing this style of Doctor, I would like to fully commit to it. I don't like the idea of getting my challenge and then fucking pulling teeth. Because technically, if we really want to, we'd have way more downs. in general. Like there's a lot of chases there where we abandon every chase after the hit, to be fair, sort of thing. So like it's like three things like that as such. I'm going to look around just to make sure that they're actually not just standing behind us and not doing shits, you know. But that's fun. As I say, that's a challenge that I like to get done, just out of the way, because honestly, like you play that style of Doctor. I mean, look, like if you think how fast we actually could be committing to a lot of this, it adds up real fast. I think that one was getting close to being done, to be fair. Hello. Hello, go do the gen though. Can you go do the gen? No, go do the gen. Go do gen. Alright, go do gen. See the gen that's over there? Go do it. Come on, we'll go, cause like, do you like this gen? You know, like that one? I need you to do it. I need you to get on the gen. See, the problem here is then she just runs away. Like, look, if you want me, I will put you on a hook, but you'll not like it when I kill you. Do you know what I mean? Look, I don't like. Right, okay, you're right. Right, okay, are you good? If you had the chase, right, off you pop. Yeah, I am going to carry her to the door just so she understands I do want the person to leave, but they might not understand that like I'm actually just doing a challenge. Hello, thank you, good sir. No, you're definitely good to leave, for the love of God. Oh, please leave, for the love of God. Like, leave. Oh my God, have you not understood the assignment? I can't tell if... I mean, sometimes you can't tell if people understand the assignment until at the very end. GG, thanks. Thanks for the screams. Oh man. It'd be funny, right, in general. It'd be so funny if it actually tracked how many screams you could get in a game. Like, just in general. I just want to know what the high score would be. You know, that'd be so funny. They were a good team. They were a good team. As I say, we could obviously play games out way differently and be like a wee spitey bastard after we've done the tome thing. But I always find that, see if you do the tome, some of them make you, like for instance that one, in the course of a game, if we were playing it out, there is a high chance we probably get the 45 still, right? But then if we're downing people and stuff as well, there's also a chance then that we don't get... Oh, we can do that one as well. But we ought to do... So we need to kill everybody. Oh man. So this one now requires a 4K though, which is a bit brutal. This one's a bit brutal. Because this one's going to force us down the dark path of actually killing somebody. Or killing 4 people. Or attempting it is what we should say. We're going to attempt it. As such. And we'll see how it goes, you know. Worst case scenario, we don't get that kill. At least we can play a couple of games where we're like, hey, this is exactly what we're here for, end of. Oh shit, no, cancel, sorry, hold on. Twins, what is the build we normally run for twins? What were we last on? So we had Lightborn, which is not it. So we had Ruin, Unforeseen, Tinkerer. What was preset 1? Overcharge, which I don't mind. We had Merciless Storm, Surge, and Eruption. Let me write that in the thingy chat for a second. What was the other two? Overcharge, Merciless Storm, and Surge. Merciless Storm and Surge. It might be fine. I mean, we could always play a game like that out at some point. I just can't, off the top of my head, I just can't remember if that was a valid thing. But we shall see, you know. Currently we're still locked in on super duper Henry Creel mode, which has been the good stuff. It's done us wonders. Absolute belter. Oh, pick that up there, that one. Oh, I don't like how that formats, that's better. Okay, we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. So the idea is get a 4K basically, that's the tome. So if we can get that one done, I think if we get that one done, we'll go back and we'll do that one first. Like, I actually think before we jump to the other one, like the next page fully, we'll do that one, right? Because getting to iridescent one should be easy enough. And then putting on Bloodhound and just chasing somebody for 120 seconds. Oh, do you know, in hindsight? No, but it doesn't matter because we had that on. I forgot we had. I wish you could have multiple. Like, I actually wish these tomes just tracked everything in the once. Especially now that they've got rid of them as well. See now, like, you've got, like, when you go to like this one, it's like, oh, let's have some fragments of the story. Like, I don't actually want any of this, if I'm being honest. I've never read one. I don't even know how many of these are that. God, 22. It started at 23, where, like, here's your 10 fragments. At some point we probably could read these and go through it, you know. Maybe you get some information. Like, I would imagine you probably do, to be fair, but, like, it's one of those ones where I'm just
Memory
like,
8,000.
nope, don't want to read Memory 8000 at all. But I always find that one a bit kind of weird as such. Bow, bow, bow.
Can anyone hear me?
Oh man. But yeah, hoping we can rattle through. Because if we had to rattle through with that one, because what was on the following page? Because did we not say that was dead easy? Like, that's easy enough. Kill the obsession 10 times should be easy enough. That one I think is actually doable as such, but you would just have to, like, be constantly dropping them all over the place and just tracking them up. Because you've got to do it in a single challenge. That's the only flaw. So you would have to really just lock them all in, or potentially use the one that lets you teleport to them, because I'd assume that would work. Hook 5 survivors, hit 2 survivors with your weapon while the survivor's exposed, and kill 1 survivor with your hand while using the perk Devour Hope. That's so fucking crazy. That's such a crazy fucking one to do. Like, hook 5 survivors shouldn't be too awkward, right? Because that's what they're basically saying, do the Devour Hope thing. And then it's like, get the 2 exposed hits, and then get the 1 kill. That's, fuck me. Definitely can do that. Definitely do that. Definitely can do that. Get 4 gold. We tend to be able to run at a pretty decent pace for that. Damage a bunch of gens. That one might take a couple of games, to be fair, like a good couple of games, but for 45k it's not too bad. Down 25 survivors shouldn't be too awkward. Chase survivors for 300 seconds should be easy enough. This one, I find this one, finish a trial with no more than 1 survivor while using Predator, Bloodhound and Shadowborn. That's going to be a bit of a toughie. That one might actually be a bit of a toughie, like, to be honest. Hit a survivor after uncloaking 8 times. That's doable, but I just don't play Wraith that often, is the problem. I don't play a lot of Wraith, so it's like it's a catch-22. Probably it's fine, probably it'll all work out, but because I just don't play them that often, I'm like, oh god. Right, let's see, this match feels like it's taking 5 minutes. This one feels like it's taking 5 minutes. Jeez, this match definitely feels like it's taking 5 minutes. Not even joking. Now I'm starting to be like, oh yeah, hold the bus. This could definitely speed up a little bit. Come on. I don't really want to switch to Survivor today. There we go. There we go. Right, so remember everybody. The idea is no survivors. No survivorinos.
Where have we ended up now?
So, if we have to play a little bit sweaty, I'm saying it now, so everyone that comes in be like, oh, I thought you're normally a chill person. We're here for a tome. The tomb says we need to kill 4 people, so we kind of need to kill 4 people. Alright. So we'll somewhat lock in to the best of our ability. When in doubt, it fucking probably goes tits up and we fuck it up. Fair enough, but like, it's fine until then. Right, here we go, let's see what we can do. Like, I'm not saying sweaty in the sense of like, alright, we have to automatically start slugging people. Alright, we'll play it out. But like, if opportunities open themselves up to us being able to like lock the game out, we're 100% taking them. There'll be nae telling me I'm a bad man in this one. We might still be a bad person for the way we do this one, but it's for the tome. So if we get through this one, the rest seemed a wee bit easier, you know. It just is a wee bit of a shame because it's like you have to be like, oh man, it sucks that they just happen to be the first team that we have to attempt the 4K with actually the challenge of getting the 4K. But we'll see. I think also, I'm going to be honest, with the way the heat is and stuff now in this room, I realised that like in places like Spain and stuff like that, they have aircon and stuff, and I'm getting quite stuffy even with the room window open. So I might not go as long. We'll get to, like, I think what we'll do is we'll get to 2 o'clock and then just see where we're at as well. What? Are they on this one? I can't see them. What the fuck? Oh, the bus. Where the fuck are they? To be honest, how that missed, I'll never know. What? Like, somebody's on it, but I think it was her. Ah, I did that way too soon. Ah, I did that too early.
I am prepared.
Oh, oh, they were all in the fucking basement. Fuck me. In the asshole. Ah. That's hilarious. They were all in the fucking basement. Doing the weave of attunement. We could have locked that game out so fucking fast. Oh, every time. That's actually genius though. There is one up there. I'm actually going to do that because I want to check on that one, to be honest. Genius. Legitimately, when I say genius, I mean legit. That's... Didn't even clock. Weave of attunement. Didn't even register as a thing for that. Somebody else ran though. What? Wait, what? These scratch marks, I need to know what perks they're running. Oh my god, the scratch marks are disappearing so fucking fast. I'm not even joking. They must have something, to be fair, or Weave does something that I'm not registering it what it does, but... Look, it's not an easy game by any stretch of the word.
You cannot run.
Just kind of got to force the scenario here, as I say, like early on as well. So I bet they're still... Oh, she's got fucking life, man. Oh my goodness. We get the hits at least.
I will reshape the world.
Nope, she went a totally different direction. What? Oh my god, she did. How did that hit though? Also, don't be so sassy. These are at 4 gens. They're at 4 gens. I think she is running breakaway though. I think that's what she's running. Can't hear that, so I think that's safe. And that one's not been worked on. some of it. The funny thing with her is we can probably get her out the game.
Your days are numbered.
So one dead, this one dies. We actually should hook her, because the other one's the obsession. We're going to get to see where she is. The other one's hiding in a locker because they're... ah, fuck me. Yeah, they just killed themselves. Fuck me in the asshole. Please spawn it near me, for the love of God. I bet they just walk right into it. The fact I think she was just going to wait for me to get the hatch, then she was going to go for the door. That's fair play. I got lucky that we saw our thing, but also we need the 4K for that fucking tome. So like, actually that was like the best case scenario. That every time, man. What a brutal Mori. And the red light and everything as well. And the red of the light. So like, for instance, if we did this, we didn't get all malicious. Oh yeah, because aye, okay. I was going to say we have to play a longer game though. GG's. Okay. GG. I was the no matter Yuri. Good luck. Next match. Hello Ryan. I was literally doing it for a tome. Normally I would legitimately give the last person hatch as well. Normally, 99% of the time, in fact, almost 100% of the time, everyone like always gets the last person gets hatched. But I had literally a tome. I'm going through this bloody tome thing, and it was kill all survivors by any means. I had to do it. I had to. Oh my goodness! Right, we actually have to go back a page because there's ones we can do. So I think we do this one. I think we do this one first. I feel like if I do the Bloodhound one, I'm going to end up just pissing about for 120 seconds and then just let everyone out. Yeah, so let's do this one. So what's the thing say again specifically? This one says, earn 2 emblems of iridescent quality. So like, ideally, chase the shit out of people, get some downs, get some hooks. Probably should get that done. It's in a single trial as well, isn't it? Yeah, we should in theory get this though. We should. I hope. I really do hope. We can only hope. Because these are helping us build up some points pretty fast as well, to be fair. And then when we get to these ones, I mean, like, just getting 3 iridescent emblems. You could get that in one game, to be fair. Like, killing the obsession. We play the flip-floppy obsession stuff, which is good. Earn a bunch of emblems over the course of a couple of games. Get some gold over a little. Earn 4. Or better in a single shot. That's the one that could be a 50-50 depending on how the game goes, but I feel like there's enough games that, like, if you like full on fucking just go mental, should be fine. that'll take a little bit of time. That'll take a little bit of time. That one actually could be done in one game technically. It just says knock them down. It doesn't say a single trial. But like you could in theory just keep like knocking somebody down, leave them, let them get picked back up, knock them down. You could technically do it with the bots. If somebody botted out, you would just abuse the bot. So you would just down the bot and then just leave the bot so the survivors might pick him up, and then you just go after the bot and you just keep downing the bot basically. That one actually is pretty doable in one game potentially. Cause what you need to like, what's the 3 hook states? So it's at 3, 6, 9, but 12 on 12 for like a maximised hookage ratage. You would get about 12 hooks a game. That doesn't sound too bad. Some of these downs do seem quite easy to be fair, and then you get to there and you collect the reward. But then there's so many more we can do, which is nice. So we'll see how it goes. But I think we play until 2 o'clock. It's going to be the plan. Right, so we'll play probably this and maybe another couple of games. Let's see how it goes, and then just see how the vibes are. I think it might just be because it's my first day home. And I do actually feel a wee bit more tired now. I'm like, because the hotel beds were fine, don't get it wrong, but it never beats your own bed, you know. I don't even know, did I get a good sleep last night? I can't even think if I did or not. I actually think I might have, because I think once I finished, I literally went, I think I was up till about 1ish, but that's not like outside the norm. Then I was up for about 9, and then got some stuff done. Then I went live at 12, so not been too bad. I think what it actually is, if I'm being honest, I think it's just the fact the games are taking so long to load in. I know 5 minutes isn't like a crazy like length of time, but I think because it's taking us so long to get in and out of games, I'm kind of like sitting, I think, as such. I also need to get aloe vera for my arms, because the sunburn on my arms. This one's actually worse. This one's actually fine, because what happened was, when I was sitting on the beach, I was sitting watching the fishes, and I just was on my phone, and I knew my arms were out, kind of thing, because I had my phone out, but I think my left arm was mostly protected from the way it was angled, whereas the right arm was a bit more like outreached, so I can feel it more on the skin on the right arm, being that one. My head is quite red now-ish. Saying that though, the camera's not picking it up too badly either. It is a wee bit red. I can feel it a little bit, but it's not like it's not bad or anything like that. It's not like headache and just or anything. But these games are taking way too long today. I think the flaw with the sun being out is that people are out and about if they're actually like not working and stuff. So I can see why. Do you know what I mean? I think what we might actually do is just finish on this next game in general, because it's proper taking the 5 minutes to find the game. I mean, we've been live for an hour and 35 minutes, and I'll be honest, I don't even think, how many games have we played today? Because I actually don't think it's been that many. Like, but 1, 2, 3, that was a throwaway game. 4, we're going on to game 5. Yeah, I think. Yeah. What was the fucking tome? Oh shit, what was the tome again? Oh, the iridescent ones, wasn't it? So it's just play out with the best of their ability. It just feels like the games are really slow today. Like, I'd probably have better luck on maybe like a Fall Guys or something. I never even thought of that actually. For it maybe being an issue. It's too sunny and people aren't indoors. Because it legit feels quiet today. Like, in general, not in chat. I mean like in on game. The 5 minutes feels like a long 5. We've literally had 5 games played, and considering like 1/2 of them were, no, one of them was a throwaway game because it was the Doctor one. That one wasn't even a long game. So like, we'll play this one. I think we'll call it for the day. Just a wee chill start stream. What I might try and do later on the night is go live again. Maybe play some Fall Guys or talk cards or something like that. When it's a little bit cooler as well. But we'll do this for now. As I say, I was going to do the card stuff, but it was just the moving so much stuff around was just not it was not going to be fun at all. Just because like I end up just being all fucking sweaty and coughing and shit. And then I'll get all the dust in my lungs and shit. And I was like, let's maybe just not do that today. Oh, Nostramano. I feel like it always gives me this, is when I say it's going to be my last match. I feel like we always kind of end up getting this map.
You have little time left.
That person that's able but raging. They're like, motherfucker. You let them red to me. You bastard.
You only delay the inevitable.
Oh, that would have been such a snipe ya moment. Yeah. I know what I'm about. I think I'm going to go for the slightly inner one though. Because I want to go back to those gens in the centre. Wow, that was the one they were on? Oh, good run, good run. But you took the hit. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm going to kick these because actually these help. With a pointage. I feel bad for this Sable, if I'm being honest. They're not having the best of times right now, but also I feel as if they are running like head first into danger. It's probably the nicest way to describe it. Friends to the end. Love that perk. Love, love, love that perk. Fuck's sake, team. They're a little bit too eager. A little bit too eager, because I don't think she comes in for the save. She is there though. She has no idea how to counter this scenario. She knows she can run about for a little bit, but
Inevitable.
Ah, I managed to push it off. Did you see that?
Enough games.
Oh. I think we go after her though. I feel bad for the other one a little bit. This is a tough scenario though. Because here's the thing, right? The beautiful, beautiful thing of the world is I don't really care how I get the kills in this specific game. I just want to make sure that I'm applying enough pressure at every point in time. Now, if she wants to run that way, I'm going to leave her. I'm going to leave her to run that way. I'll tell you why I'm going to leave her to run that way. It's such a dead spot. Oh, man. Yeah, I think...
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, I think in this case, I just lock this scenario out. In theory, it gives us a reason to check this one now. Yeah, nothing on it. Yeah, this is what I thought. Sable was doing the right thing by trying to lead me away. But when there's no gens, when you're obviously the killer can see where and when there's gens and stuff, and when there's no gens, the flaw just becomes, why would I chase you? No, I'm not chasing you now, Sable, because you ran a mile away. See, yeah, so what Sable did there was she led me to somebody else. Obviously not on purpose, obviously. But maybe on purpose, but she led me to somebody else. And she's running a bit of the map that I don't need to go to. Like, that's the brutal bit. They come flying in to save you, bud. She was nearby. I mean, the Sable will probably make the save. So what the Sable's doing there? They're saying, I must chase you. Sable, you just let him die. You just let him die for fuck all reason, really. And then honestly, in this case, I'm going to now go find the other person. What we would call a bit of main character energy, maybe. She made like so many audio cues near the Leon though. Honestly, there's ever a chance she's round about here. No, they got the save at least. Hmm.
I am superior.
Because the thing with her is Sable, depending on where she's hiding, is the obsession. And we found her. We're not going to get the friends to the end value, but we found her. She might still also find Hatch. Like, the Hatch might legit just spawn in front of her, to be fair. Let's be honest, that happens plenty of times. Not this time, though. I will assume the Sable is the highest level in the game.
Time to end this.
I'm I assume the Sable's the highest level in the game. We got the iridescent thing though, so we got the tome done at least as well. Right, let's see if I was right. Sable highest in the game. Yeah. the Sable proved exactly why they were the highest level in the game, and you can tell it a mile away. It's not their fault, right? It's not anyone's fault, to be fair. Like, some people say it's like main character energy, right? And it seems like a bad thing. It's not really a bad thing. What they're doing is they're trying to be the best possible teammate for their team. The problem is though, once you identify that player's irrelevant. That player has now said, I'm the best in the game, which is valid, right? I'm the best person in this game for this team. If you chase me, the others will probably be able to get the gens done and get everything done, and I've wasted enough time. The moment you analyse the game and you figure out what player that is in those conditions, the moment you ignore them, it's the easiest scenario to turn around. There wasn't even really any necessarily weak links, as in some cases. Sometimes you see players like this scenario where like you might have like this one at 66 and this one at 12, which is not bad still. 4 is not even bad either, to be fair. I mean, I'm only at 12 on this one, for instance. But when you see people putting in all the points into one person and stuff, and you see that's the person they put the points into, it gives you an understanding of what's going on sometimes. They kept running to the spot of the map that was empty, which in hindsight, to be fair, is a tough one, right? Because I don't know if they knew it was a dead part of the map, but the moment they ran to the bit where the basement was, it's a dead bit of the map. I don't need to go there at all. There's no reason for me to go there. So if you want chased over there, I don't need to engage that chase at all. So I then just disengaged and kept finding the other survivors. When I eventually downed them, because they kept propping sound alerts next to the Leon, to be fair, right, which I think was a bit of a kind of 50-50 call. Again, once I downed them, I was like, well, cool, I'm now going to go look for the Nia. Like, as such, it was kind of like that kind of way where I'm like, well, you're now out of the picture. That person's probably going to try and save you because you're still the best bet. But at that point, we were still, let's be honest, there was only a handful of gens left. Like, I get what the plan was, but I still say it to this day, if you're that kind of player, like, change the game plan up. The moment you know the killer is not playing into that picture, you gotta change it. I guess so many killers probably do just, like, I'm going to say brain dead chase into it and don't analyse it properly. Maybe that potentially does happen, right? I don't know. I like to at least have a bit of sense about it.
What shall I find here?
What was it? Blood something? What's it again? Bloodhound? We'll just do this for one game. We'll do this for one game just because it's literally a throwaway game now. I'm pretty sure it is this one. Can I just double check I'm right in saying it is Bloodhound, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. So it's got to chase survivors, sorry, it says survivors, so we'll all just chase one person for 2 minutes basically. As such, and then we'll tap out for the day, because this, as I say, is a throwaway one. But yeah, no, like that game is a kind of highlight. The moment we killed them at the end, that says I bet they're the highest level. Like they'll have put the most points into that one person. You can just always tell. You can always tell. I think for survivors like that, what they need to do is be like, right, hey, he's no longer chasing me. Get on like the way it is he's no longer chasing me. I have. What they did was, can I then annoy him / distract him with sound cues, or can I just get on a gen and see how the team handles the pressure? That would be the two calls. I did see them get on a gen at points, but like they were in the centre of the map, doing the one to break the idea of a 3-gen popping probably. But I kind of like when I seen them, I just kind of chased them off it, and then just kind of like they kept going to the dead spots, so I just left them. So they did go back to gens, to be fair. They could have probably fixed that back end gen. I don't know what ones ended up getting fixed, to be fair. Let's find out. What ones ended up getting ill fixed? So they got one gen done. Oh god, they only got one gen done. I thought they had 2 done. Sorry. Yeah, so they could have... They, instead of all the try to do the back and forth with us, they probably just should have sat on a gen on the further back end gens. Like, oh, that's brutal. That's a tough one though. That was a tough one, because everyone was getting hooked at a pretty reasonable rate as well. I wouldn't say anyone was getting too aggressively done in. Like the Salem got hooked twice, to be fair. Did I? Did I? Oh yeah, because they got down to that point. Yeah. So yeah, for that one, I mean, I think they should have just sat on a gen. There's a couple of gens people should have been sitting on that I don't think people were. But again, maybe newer players as well. Everyone had like a couple of prestiges in their characters though, so that tends to not say no, like no as such, like no nos. But I get it, you know. It's sometimes good to just analyse, hey, what happened specifically in a game for it to get to X level, you know. But you can always, as I say, you can almost always tell, and it's not a bad thing. As I say, if there is genuinely, like, I'm going to say, like, survive. If there is killers who will just be like, nope, I'll play happily into that chase. Fair enough if the system works, but you got to be able to change on the fly. Because it just, I don't know, it didn't feel like anyone else was on gens then. Because one got done, and I feel like the chases weren't too crazy, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I wouldn't have said they were anything out of the ordinary. So I'm kind of wondering where people were on the gens. Or did that cluster at one moment just have everyone's attention, maybe? It makes you think sometimes, it does make you think. Oh man, I know I said I was going to do this for the last game, but fuck me, the time is just taking... It is 4 minutes is taking... Like, it doesn't even feel like 4 minutes. It feels fucking forever. Do you know, honestly, I'm not going to wait. I can't be arsed. We're going to tap out, everybody. We're hitting close to the 2 hour mark anyway, to be fair. It's just too warm now. It's too warm now, and the games are taking way too long. The games are just... It's not anyone's fault. I get it. Everyone's outside. You know, it is what it is. Right. Oh god, I forgot where I'm green. I don't really know if I've got any plans for the rest of the night, as I say, because the main thing I'll need to do at some point once Aaron gets home is watch the episode of From, do a review, and edit it. So it's about a 2 hour window-ish, 2.5 hour window-ish sort of thing. So I might come live later on, maybe jump on a different game, or maybe jump back on DBD just to try and do these tomes, to be fair. We'll figure it out. I'll see what's happening. As I say, tomorrow and that I'll also, we might play it by ear, maybe do streams later in the day and stuff like that for like Thursday, Friday. As I say, tomorrow I'm probably not streaming just because I want to be potentially able to go play cards. So we'll figure it out. I'll put it in the Discord. in a wee bit like what the kind of plans are and stuff like that. But for now, we're going to tap out because it's just too warm. It's too warm and there's nobody on DVD enough where the games are really slowly taking their time. So we shall tap out, everybody. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. As I say, I might potentially jump back on, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I shall see you all later on. Bye everyone.